$25 cafe. I hope everyone is having a safe and blessed day. I would like to say thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. Today, I will be making some Basmati Yellow Rice, grilled brown sugar honey glazed salmon, and some stir-fried vegetables. I'm going to the fish market in Freeport, Long Island called Two Cousins Fish Market. I love shopping at Two Cousins Fish Market because they have a great selection of American seafood. We buy all our seafood from there all the time at a great price. See you at the fish market. Hi guys, I'm at the fish market, Two Cousins Fish Market. As you can see, there's a wide selection of different seafood, American seafood. Over here is some catfish. They have all different sizes of catfish. And we have some tilapia. Also some whiting. And we have some porgy. Very, very fresh, as you can see. Here is some butterfish. Atlantic mackerel. On this section over here, we have some, this is the Jamaican section. So if you're looking for all your Jamaican fish, this is a good place to come and get them. We also have some snapper. Well, these are the yellowtail snapper. This is also a red snapper. Very, very fresh. Hey guys, look! I got a huge lobster. So for all the lobster lovers, there is also live lobster here and they're very huge. Okay guys, look at this huge salmon. Whoa! This is a huge salmon. This is what I'm getting today for my grill. I'll put it in my basket to cash out. They also have some other kind of fish. We also have some more red snapper. We have some sea bass over here. And all these fishes are at a great price, guys. We have some striped sea bass, all different sizes. We have some fluke. Oh, I've never seen a fish like this.
Oh,
this
flounder.
here. Flounder?
From Long Island. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Long Island.
Okay.
We caught it this morning.
Oh yeah, it looks
Fresh
really
flounder.
fresh.
Yeah.
Really fresh.
Yep.
We also have our bluefish. And we have some bigger red snapper. We also have the smaller one, and these are the bigger ones. You could always grill or you could fry. We have our king crab snow legs. As you can see, these are some huge ones. They also have some smaller ones, and over here you can see they also have some sea scallops. We have some fillet catfish, tilapia. We also have our jumbo prawn shrimp. And they also have some fillet salmon already that's clean and ready to cook. Okay guys, here we have our blue crabs. They're special today. 5 for $35. Better pieces. Wow, look. Oh, they're fighting with me. There you go. There's a lot of crab here. You get to pick and choose the size you want, and it's so fresh. Okay guys, I bought my salmon already and I'm actually waiting to collect it because it's so convenient here because they also clean and cut the fish for you in the back of the store, which is very convenient. The fish crew did an excellent job cleaning and cutting the fish the way you prefer. And don't forget to tip them, they work very hard. In Freeport Nautical Mile, there's a lot of restaurants and bars. It's a beautiful place to come and hang out with your family and friends and spend the evening. On the weekends, there's a lot of parties and show takes place, and as you can see, I'm standing in front of the ice cream parlor, so you can always bring the kids them along and bring them to enjoy some delicious ice cream. You can also take the boat cruise from here, guys. As you can see, here is our Freeport Princess on the right, and on the left side we have our Capital Princess. So whenever you're in Nautical Mile, you could always take your boat cruise and have a wonderful evening. See you guys at the grill. Hi guys, I'm back from Two Cousins Fish Market, and today I will be making some stir-fried vegetable, grill, brown sugar and honey glazed salmon, and some yellow basmati rice. But first I'll go ahead and make my stir-fried vegetables. Right now I have my pot is heated on the stove. I will go ahead and add some oil for the stir-fried vegetables. I'll go ahead and raise the heat up a little bit. Once the oil is hot, I will go ahead and add some ground garlic, onion and pepper. I also have some sugar, soy sauce, oyster sauce, and some stir-fry sauce. And these are the vegetables I will be using today. I have some broccoli and some carrots, some string beans, and I have some yellow, orange and red bell peppers. So first I'll go ahead and add my ground garlic, onion and pepper. I'll give it a little stir. Once the oil is hot, I will go ahead and slow the heat a little bit because I don't want the garlic and onion and pepper to be burned. This is almost finished frying, so I'll go ahead and mix my vegetables. I'll add all these colorful vegetables. And I'll give it a stir. As you can see, everything is cooking right now. Once it's frying, I will go ahead and add some soy sauce. I'll go ahead and add some oyster sauce. All these sauce will give it a very tasteful flavor. And I will also add some stir-fry sauce. Now I'll go ahead and give it a stir, make sure everything is mixed up together. It smells really good. While it's cooking, I'll go ahead and add some paprika pepper. If you want, you can also add some pepper flakes, red pepper flakes, but I will go ahead and add some paprika pepper today. You can add how much you want. Well, I like my vegetables to be spicy, so if you want, you can add how much you prefer. And I'll also add a little drizzle of salt. You don't want to put too much salt because all the sauce have salt inside. So if you put too much, it will be too salty. As you can see, it's frying up really good, and it's not too squishy or soft. All the vegetable is whole. Now I will go ahead and add some sugar and I'll leave it to cook for a few minutes. I keep stirring to make sure everything is mixed properly. That is basically all the season I'll be using today for this stir fry. So now I'll just leave it to cook for a few minutes and I will check on it in a few minutes after. Here you go guys, here is my stir fry vegetables. As you can see, it's finished cooked, so I'll just go ahead and put it in a bowl. It's not too overcooked. You can see the broccoli is whole, also the pepper and the string beans. So I'll go ahead and turn off my stove. And I will remove the vegetables into this bowl over here. And also have a lot of gravy, because if you decide to eat it with some white rice, it goes pretty good with some white rice. Here you go guys. This is the finished product of the stir fry vegetables. You can see all the broccoli is still whole, peppers and string beans, and the carrots is pretty ball, and everything is cooked properly. Now I'll go ahead and start cooking my yellow basmati yellow rice. Now I'll go ahead and make my basmati yellow rice. I have some water which is already hot on the stove, so I'll go ahead and put my rice to boil. I already washed my rice several times until the water runs clear. And I'm using the basmati rice today, but you could use any rice of your choice, but I prefer the basmati rice. I added the rice to the water to boil. And now I'll go ahead and add some oil, almost 2 spoons of oil, so the rice will not stick together. And I will also add some butter, like two teaspoons of butter. And I will also add a few cloves of garlics, peeled chopped garlic, some black pepper, also I have a sazon. I'll go ahead and mix a pack. As you can see, it shows orange, but you will see at the end it will turn out yellow. So I'll go ahead and put a pack and a half of sazon to color the rice. I'll go ahead and give it a stir. The butter will melt as it gets heater. And I'll also add some salt to taste. And I will also use some fried rice season. I will not put a lot because I already put some salt, and the season already has salt. Also the sazon has salt, so you don't want to put too much salt, otherwise your rice will become salty. So I'll just stir this and mix everything up together and leave it to boil for a few minutes. Okay guys, my basmati yellow rice was finished, and I emptied it into this bowl. As you can see, it's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's at perfect texture. And I also garnish it with some parsley. So now I'll go ahead and start cooking my grilled brown sugar and honey glazed salmon. Okay guys, before I go ahead and start putting my salmon to grill on the grill. I'll show you guys how it looks. Here you go. As you can see, it's already seasoned and it's already cut up and clean. Actually, when I was at the fish market, they also do cutting of the fish and they clean it to your preference. So if you want, you just have to go ahead and buy your fish and they would clean it for you. All you have to do is, as a customer and as a customer courtesy, is I think it's really good to give them a tip for the hard work that they're doing. So I actually get them to fillet my salmon and cut it the way how I want it to. So I go ahead and I pre-wash my salmon and I season it with some green seasoning with my broadleaf thyme, my married man, all my parsley, cilantro, scallions, everything is blended up together and I make this beautiful green season. So that is what I season the salmon with. And I also add some black pepper, some paprika pepper, and I also add some ground garlic, onion, and pepper. And I also add some all-purpose season. So now I will go ahead and add some lemon juice before I put it on the grill. So I'll just pour a little lemon juice on each one of the slices. And I will go ahead and add some honey because it's a honey brown sugar honey glazed salmon. So on each one of the slice I will add some honey to give it that brown sugar honey glazed taste. So I'll go ahead and add a good amount everywhere. And I will also add some brown sugar on each one of the slices. All this will give it a really good taste. Once everything is incorporated into the fish, it will have a really good taste. And once the heat goes onto the fish, it will melt the sugar, so it'll be like a sweet sour taste. So now I'll go ahead and place the salmon on the grill. As you can see, I already placed some of the salmon on the grill, so I'll go ahead and place the rest of the salmon. And it smells so good. I cannot wait to eat this salmon. It's so fresh. I wish you guys were here. Maybe in a few years GoPro invent something where you could smell or you could taste when someone cooks. Just saying. Hopefully in the future, you never know. So here is my salmon. I place each one in a row and I will leave it to cook really good and thoroughly. As you can see, all the season and sugar, honey, everything is blending into the fish, and I'm sure it will have a really good taste. I cannot wait. I will now go ahead and check out my salmon. As you can see, it's cooking pretty good and the color is starting to change now. So I'll just leave it to cook a little bit more because I don't want to turn it. I just want the top to cook properly before I turn it over. So I put it at medium heat because I don't want to put it too high to burn the salmon on top and it's not cooked. So now I'll go ahead and cook some garlic shrimp. Okay guys, garlic shrimp was not on my menu today, but when I went to the fish market I had to buy these jumbo shrimp. As you can see right here, there's some huge jumbo shrimp, and the first thing that comes to my mind is making some garlic shrimp. So I have decided to go ahead and make some garlic shrimp along with my salmon. So first, I have some oil in the pan heating up right now. I have like almost half a cup of oil because you need a lot of oil for this garlic shrimp. And since it's garlic shrimp, you have to have a lot of garlic. I have some chopped minced garlic here. So I'll just pour it into the hot oil and leave it to fry at a slow heat. Since my oil is already hot, I'll go ahead and slow the heat because I don't want my garlic to burn. So I'll give it a little stir. It's a lot of garlic, and while it's frying here, I could smell that garlic scent. It smells so good. So while it's frying up, I will go ahead and add my shrimp, my jumbo shrimp. And I'll give it a little stir. You wanted this to cook at a slow heat because you don't want the shrimp to overcook and become rubbery. So I give it a slow heat, and I'll go ahead and add some white wine, white cooking wine actually. Just put a little bit for flavor. And I'll go ahead and add some lemon juice. Now I'm going to raise the heat up a little bit. I'll go ahead and add some paprika pepper. You could also add some red chili pepper flakes, but today I'll go ahead and add some paprika pepper. I'll put a good amount of pepper because I want it to be a little spicy, but you don't have to put so much. But if you like it spicy, you could always put as much as you like. So I'll just go ahead and put a good amount. As you can see, the color changes. I can smell that aroma right now. I could even smell that cooking wine. And I'll go ahead and add some black pepper. All this will give it a really good flavor. And also add a little bit of salt to taste. You could always taste it after, and if you need a little bit more salt, you could always add it. So I'll just go ahead and give this a stir. I'll add a little bit more pepper. This is not actual a pepper that burns really hot. I wanted to put the wiri pepper, but I said, oh no, it'll be a little bit too hot. So I'll just stick to my paprika pepper. So it's actually cooking here. Excuse me. As you can see, the smell actually hitting me right now is making me sneeze. So I just leave this to cook for a few minutes and check on my garlic shrimp now. It's almost finished. I give it like 1 more minute, but before that I have some parsley here. I will garnish it with some parsley. If you don't have parsley, you could always use cilantro. So I'll go ahead and add my parsley to give it some nice flavor. You actually make it look nicer with all these green season. Wow. Look guys, look at the color. And it smells really good. You could smell that garlic scent because I use a good amount of garlic. Since it's garlic shrimp, you need a good amount of garlic. And as you can see, I have a lot of gravy because I decided to eat my garlic shrimp with some bread. I have my flat bread here, which I bought from Liberty Avenue at Tasteful Bakery. So I'll go ahead and soak my bread and eat my garlic shrimp. My salmon is finished. I already take some of it off. So I'll just go ahead and take the remaining two off. As you can see, it's well cooked and it have a crispy gold brown color on top, and this is the color on the top I was looking for. The sugar and the honey give it this really good color coating on the top of it. In a few minutes I'll show you guys my finished product with everything. This is actually my finished product for my Sunday dinner menu. As you can see, I made some stir-fry vegetables. I have my grilled brown sugar and honey glazed salmon. Also have some garlic shrimp and my yellow basmati rice. And along with my garlic shrimp, I have my flatbread, sliced flatbread. That goes well with it. You could always soak it in. There's a lot of gravy there. And this is my menu, my plate for the night. And I also have some red wine. And this is some sweet peach. And it's a really smooth and fruity wine, and it tasted so good. This is actually one of my favorites. So I'll be having this with my lovely dinner. So I'll go ahead and I'll taste my garlic shrimp. There you go. Mmm, this is good. It's really garlickish because you can actually taste the garlic. I'll go ahead and taste the rice. Mmm. It's very flavorful because all the season was incorporated in the water and the rice while it was boiling. So you could taste the flavor of all the season. I'll go ahead and taste my broccoli. Yeah. Very crunchy. And I can actually taste all the sauce. The soy sauce, the oyster sauce, and the stir-fry sauce. They give it such a good flavor. And the paprika pepper. I could taste the pepper. And the broccoli is really crunchy, tasty. I'll go ahead and taste my bread. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of gravy here because I leave it with a lot of gravy because I wanted to eat it with the bread. So actually the gravy could soak into the bread. Mmm, very tasty. I wish you guys were here to taste all these beautiful food. I go ahead and taste my wine. Cheers, guys. Very fruity. And also here is my salmon. I'll go ahead and taste my grilled brown sugar and honey glazed salmon. It's one actually of my favorite. Oh man, this is really good. Very tasty, and I could taste the sugar and the honey. It gives it such a good taste. A little sweet and sour taste with the lemon. It's really good. Not last but least, I also have another glass of wine, and you guys probably wondering what is this for, but this is actually for my hard-working camera guy. So cheers, this is for you. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, Anand and Parvani. Hope you guys enjoy my cooking. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a blessed and safe evening. And as you can see, my camera guy, he couldn't wait. He already drank his wine out, and he couldn't wait for me to have a cheers. So I'll just have a cheers with you guys. Bye bye. See you until the next video.